Hey everyone, so I'm live right now because I am sitting in Andrea's restaurant here in 29 Palms, California, and they're not serving me because of my dog. So I am right now waiting for the sheriff because I told him I'm refusing to leave because they wouldn't even listen to me. They keep posting, they got a sign over there that says no pets. But Glory is not a pet, she's a service dog. As you all know, I've had Glory and she has been perfectly trained. So we're gonna wait here until the sheriffs come up. And the sheriff will explain to them that service dogs have to be allowed. Sadly, you know, a lot of other combat vets have to deal with this type of stuff. I've already talked with Bob from Custom Canines. He is going to put the word out to other veterans and let them know. So I won't be going to work the second half of my day. So this will be fun. Come here, Glory. Look, she's recording me. Oh, she put her phone down. She put her phone down. They're denying me service, discriminating against me because of my disability of PTSD, and she's going to record me. Funny. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm waiting right now. They denied me. They're denying me food because I have my service dog. So I'm waiting for the sheriff. So good to see you, Sam. Good to see you, Noom. We're gonna wait and talk with the sheriff. Just a matter of time. Come on. Come on. Good girl. I got people who know are texting me saying, oh, it's the law. Yes, it is. Absolutely the law. This is why I do my show. This is why, you know, I advocate for veterans. How you doing, sir?
I have coffee every morning with the guy who has a German Shepherd that is a service dog.
Yes.
And if he came in before I did, I wouldn't know that dog was there until he got up. With the dog sits at his feet, lays at his feet actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that how they're trained?
Not each service dog is trained for different things. So, like with her, all service dogs have to pass one thing, and that's temperament training. Because if she were to get unruly, then we can be asked to leave.
Right.
If she were to not be potty trained, we can be asked to leave.
Right.
She's being perfectly fine. She goes over, she wants to sniff everybody. So she's perfectly within her temperament training. And once she knows I'm calm, she'll probably go underneath and lay down. I'm actually having a PTSD attack right now because of this. But with her training, she is comfort. So like if I have a nightmare, she jumps in bed and lays next to me, nuzzles me, gets me back to sleep. She's been amazing for my insomnia. She's alerted a couple times since we've been here when she knows that I'm anxious because of this. You know, I've pet her and let her know I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
So that's why she's not she's not completely heightened, but she's not doing anything that she's not supposed to right now.
Doesn't won't the VA, if you call them, give you a letter saying
That's what I was trying to explain to them.
I know, but
Yeah, the Americans with Disabilities Act.
but it does say that you can get a letter.
No, the VA that actually doesn't. They're just now starting to do things with service dogs. That's been a big problem. That law was actually just passed in June. So only now are veterans starting to get service dogs from the VA. Now, what I have is I actually have a handler's card. What they call a dog handler's card.
Yeah.
But that's not for the dog.
Right.
That's for me.
Right.
But the law specifically states
I know
the dog doesn't have anything. I don't have to provide anything. There's been a couple times where people will question me, and I've got no problem answering the questions. The problem is what
When
you
they're
saw.
even after they say no dog.
Most people, like, when I start explaining the law, then they kind of understand, okay, you know more about the law than I do. But when you get people here who they believe that there is some type of
The guy
documentation.
that I have coffee with has had the same discussion with him.
Well, I'm refusing to leave until the
And will
sheriff's
not
done.
come back.
Oh, I'm going to get every veteran with a service dog in here. So if they don't serve me today, they better be ready because Bob, who helped me get the dog, he for the group that gave me her, he's the veteran liaison. He's put every dog in Southern California like with a veteran.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
and here's the other thing. Like publicly, I'm an elected official here. I'm on the water district board here in town. Everyone knows Glory. I don't get like the city councilmen all know her. I take her with me there. I take her to the water district meetings. Like I've never been thrown out of someplace. I've had people try, but
Yeah.
when authorities show up, and that what happened on base.
Seriously.
Yeah, it was a major. And once the MPs came in, they were like, "The dog's a service dog. There's nothing you can do." He had to shut up. So I'm just gonna wait for the sheriff. But I've got it. I'm documenting everything. Oh, sir. I actually do a show for veterans. One of the things I've actually done is how veterans who need help can get a service dog. So feel free to any veterans you know, tell them to reach out to my show.
I'm a vet.
Oh, if you have any PTSD or any issues and you need a dog, reach out to me.
I had PTSD after Vietnam forever. Never got treated anything.
The biggest problem I have with veterans is that they turn to alcohol and marijuana.
I didn't.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because that's one of the worst things you can do. But she has been life-changing, and I've had her for 2 years now. So I just have to educate people.
Have a good one.
Have a good day, sir. Come here. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Me and Glory, we're not doing anything wrong, so we're not leaving. We have a right to be here just like anyone else. How are you all doing today? Hopefully it's not as exciting as this. I just came in here just to have a quiet meal on my lunch hour. I've already texted my boss, let him know, hey, I'm not going to be there. People always assume they know the law. Oh, hey Josh. So I've been refused service at this restaurant because I have my service dog with me. So I'm waiting for the sheriff. Go Blue. Hey, good job, you guys. Congratulations on the win. You got to be pretty excited. Nope. Why don't you come over here? We're done. Here, so this way you guys can see. See their sign over there? That one right there? It says no pets. It does say that service dogs are allowed. This is going to be a little bit boring until the sheriff gets here. I've got all day. If they don't think veterans are going to come in here every day with their fucking service dogs. This is a Marine town. Like, really? Yeah, I know. It's, you know, it's not a problem for me to take the rest of the day off. So I'll do that just to let the sheriff explain to them that the dog is allowed so that the next veteran with a service dog doesn't have to go through this. The dude got really loud and was yelling at me, telling me to get the dog out. And he kept pointing to a sign, but it says, is specifically trained to aid a person with disabilities are welcome. This dog is specifically trained to aid a person with disabilities. I've got PTSD. I mean, it's well within the letter of the law. And here's Cora. Look at her. Look how good she's being. She knows I'm excited right now. She's just kind of walking around. She can smell all the food, but she's more concerned about seeing what all the people are doing. No. She's not being unruly. I'm not feeding her. You know, she's not peeing or pooping or anything like that. We did that before we came in. So, oh well. I would sit here all day. I thought about that. What I'm going to do is get other people to come in here. I know several veterans in the area with service dogs. That one gentleman, if you were listening when he stopped, he knows someone who's had a service dog that's had problems in here. So the only way you can, you have to keep touching that nerve before people become desensitized to it. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. If the sheriff doesn't trespass me, I'll be in here tomorrow. Same time, doing the same thing. I can work half days. I've got the time built up. So. This is why I do my show, to help veterans get the help they need. You know, thank God this didn't happen to me, you know, years ago when I was really having issues. This would have set off, this probably would have set off a major depression. You know, it would have been days for me to recover. Lori's been very much an active part of my PTSD plan. You know, she's calmed me. She's helped me. So, you know, I can deal with this stuff a lot better nowadays. Thomas is doing really well. He's got straight A's. He loves his damn video games. Fortnite and Call of Duty. He just spends all day on them. He's getting into archery. The Boy Scouts have really gotten him into that. So he's doing some good things out here. He can't wait to go to Ohio for Christmas. So that's our fun that we're looking forward to. Good girl. Did you see the Rockets are going to the Bahamas Bowl? I'm really excited for them. I wish I could go. I can't wait for the sheriff to come here. This will be really interesting. I think I might push this out on my show and get some views out of this. Cody's graduation? Okay. That's, I know Mom and Dad they'll definitely be up there. I have not been to Toledo since 2008. Can you believe that? I believe I've got a high school reunion coming up in like a year or two, so I might come home for that. Hey, Brent. We're just sitting here. They've called the sheriff on me because I'm in a restaurant where they won't serve me because I have my service dog. So I'm refusing to leave and waiting for the sheriff. I want a police report for this. So. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. There was a gentleman here earlier. Apparently this restaurant has given other veterans with service dogs issues, so I'm going to stop it. It's California. What can you expect, Brent? You know? Place claims to be open-minded, but yeah. The nice thing is when I leave here, there's a place right across the street where I get my beer, and super nice guys that run the place. They actually are from, I believe I talked to him, I believe Saudi Arabia, and I told them that I had been in the UAE for a while, and we talked about different places and stuff, but they have like every type of beer you can think of except Canadian. I cannot find Canadian beer up here in the high desert anywhere. No Labatt's, no Molson. I've told those guys, but I can actually get my favorite German beer from that place. So I might have to swing by there afterwards. You know, check out my show. You know, go on my show. This is what I talk about on my show. Veterans who run into issues all the time. I don't know if I can share this to a group.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably post this on my show and everything. So I'm looking. So I'll have to see if I can share this to different groups because this might end up being my show for today because we were supposed to record tonight. But and for those of you who are traveling, this is Andrea's restaurant in 29 Palms.
Sorry, the school's out.
So, veterans beware. Oh, he already said something along those lines, like I don't care about veterans. I wasn't recording. I can't remember his exact wording, but he was just blowing me off. It might have been just him blowing some steam. I'll take the high road and say maybe he was just angry and didn't mean it. But who knows? We'll see when the sheriffs get here.
Here, take that. Yes. Thank you.
One thing doing all the stuff for my PTSD has taught me is patience. You know, when I talk about guided mediation, when a lot of the things that people do, I don't like. Like I don't I don't do massages. I don't do ASMR. Those don't react to me. So what that means is I have to find other ways. And one way I've talked about on my show that relaxes me is watching, this is so funny, watching spray paint videos. They just calm me. So like when there's like guys out on the sidewalk spray painting stuff, I actually had my buddy CJ, he does spray paint art out there in South Carolina. I had him on my show. And I find it incredibly relaxing for me. And that's what everyone, if you have one of these issues, that's what you have to do is find what works for you. For some people it's medication. For some people it's yoga. For some people it's massages. Oh, Stone Cold's gonna whoop some ass. Brent, we have, when I get back into the area, we have got to have a couple beers. Or if you want to come out here to 29 Palms and Joshua Tree. This is the time of year, though. It's nice. Yeah. It's a shame because it's a small business, and I like supporting small businesses. But they're about ready to get a lot of business from veterans with their dogs. I'm enjoying the tunes. Do not call Andrea's restaurant in 29 Palms. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you guys. You know, that's actually one of my symptoms when I have an anxiety attack like I had today. My mouth gets very, very dry. And, yeah, it is right now. But I'm doing okay. Patience. Just gotta use patience. We'll see how long it takes for them to get here. I got all day. Hi, Kristen. We're waiting on the sheriff. Spatula looks really weird spelled out. Spatula is what it should sound like. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think I'm going to get arrested, or do you think they're going to be told that the dog has to be allowed to stay because it's a service dog? Why don't you guys hit me with some trivia while we're going? You know, you just post some trivia. I'll read the question and try to answer it. We'll do that while we're waiting for the cops to come. Other than that, it's a beautiful day outside. I want to say it was like 71 today. The sun is shining. Everything looks really nice outside. Yeah. I am shocked. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Also, make sure you guys check out my show, Veteran Nation. I'm on YouTube. You can join my Facebook group here. Veteran Nation is the name of the group. But we post. I got TC is my co-host now. We're about ready to bring in a producer, Juan, who I really like him. He's a really good guy. I've worked with him once in the past. What is the most kind of state? I know you're going to think California, but no. I would say it's Vermont. Simply because it's so small. And when you talk about communism, socialism are all ways for very few people to make decisions for the many without really for the many to really not have much input. So that's why they, and power corrupts absolutely. So that's why it either collapses or moves to a dictatorship, because eventually fewer and fewer people get power. Well, Vermont is a very small state, so very few people can get the power. So that's why I say Vermont. I still do stuff with the sports magazine. They asked me to do the pro bull riding tournament up in Vegas in, I want to say, October. I unfortunately had some stuff going on. I do have my own business now. We're doing things very deliberately, very slowly. So if I do that, I'll have a lot more free time, and we'll probably do more events. Major Dominiani, welcome. I'm at Andrea's restaurant in Twentynine Palms, waiting for the cops to come to trespass me. This is. It sucks you guys have to wait for something to happen. But yeah, something will happen. So they were refusing to serve me and have ordered me out of the restaurant because I have my service dog. They're telling me that my service dog is not a service dog, even though my dog's a service dog. I've taken, like, me and Glory, we go all over base together. We've gone to government public meetings. Like, people forget my name, but they remember Glory's name. Like, she's pretty well known as a service dog here. I take her pretty much everywhere. The only times I don't take her places are if there are days where I know she's tired, or if there's low chance of an attack on base. I have a very significant chance of having an anxiety attack. I used to get them quite frequently. That's why I got Glory, and she's been life-changing. Okay, I'm trying to see the... Look, brother, you're on 29 Palms. You need to remind those desert yetis that they would be out of business if it wasn't because of motherfuckers like you. Well, I've already made a phone call to Bob. Bob is the veteran outreach for the group that got me Glory. And I told him we need to put the word out that every veteran with a service dog in Southern California needs to make a stop in this place. I'm not going to leave unless they serve me. I'm not going to give them any money now. I'm going to tell them I want water and saltines. No, I'm just going to wait for the sheriff. They can talk to him. Fine by me. Perfectly fine by me. See their sign right there? It says no pets. Glory's not a pet. And they keep pointing that as if it has some type of authority. A sign's just a sign. There have been other people who've questioned me where they've insisted that service dogs need some type of documentation. That ADA specifically prevents it, says it is not required. And most people, when you start talking about the ADA and you try to educate them, they'll listen and reasonably say, okay. But with this group, they didn't. They just started yelling at me, telling me to leave. And they can say that. The thing is, I didn't. Here's the thing. I'm here with my dog. And the one gentleman that was here, he's told me they've given other veterans with dogs a problem. So I'm going to sit here until they're educated. Yeah, I can tell you this about my dog. My dog is free of meth. What I'm not going to tell you to do is I'm not going to tell you to call Andrea's Restaurant in 29 Palms and lodge a complaint while we're on the phone here so I can live stream it. I'm not going to tell you to do that. So... I've actually had Glory in here before. I had my parents and Glory in here. I don't know if that's what they are, but I've never had a problem in here before, but today. Share this. I think it's shareable. In fact, I think I'm going to share this to my group. Hold on here. There, I'm inviting people to watch this. Here, I'm gonna send it to Dustin. I can't wait to see what he has to say. Who else? Who else should we invite? Santana's? Yeah, Castellanos. I guess I probably should have gone there. I've never had a problem there. We'll see. Let's see. Who else would love to see this? Chad. Duh, my brother. That's the guy. Yep. And that's the woman. I remember this song. No, I did watch her call. So, and I would never want to be ever accused of running from the police. So I'm going to, now that I know that they've been called, I'm going to stay right here and wait for them. Well, they can be worried. The thing is, like, she's already gone to the bathroom. If she had, that would have been a legitimate reason to deny a service dog if a dog is unruly or not potty trained. As anyone who ever worked with me in the military knows that if you tell me I can't do something, that's like an invite to allow me to fuck with you. Sorry for the language. Yeah, of course you'd bring that up, Brent. Congratulations. Hi, Tony. Well, if your dog is a service dog, apparently they're not allowed to be in here because, yeah, according to them, service dogs are not allowed. You take care, Eric. Good talking with you. Feel free to share this. Share this stream. Is that a drive-through? Huh. I didn't realize it. There's a car like right up to the door. I didn't realize the drive-through went that close. Yeah. Okay, so they have this sign right there, Tony. And what it says is it says no pets. But you know Glory is not a pet. She's a service dog. And it does says that animals that aid people with disabilities is welcome. I have a disability. She aids me. So apparently they don't follow their own signs. And Glory right now is being so good, just laying down, being such a good dog. Well, I've called the sheriff, or I didn't call, they called the sheriff, so now I'm waiting for the sheriff. And I'm not going to leave until the sheriff is here. They can trespass me. It's killing me being across the street from the place that sells my favorite beer, though. Tony, I don't know if you're in town. I'm right up the street from your house. People trying to call me? Like, don't they know I'm live streaming? I'm waiting on the sheriff. If any of you do need to call me, I'm at Andrea's restaurant in Twentynine Palms. Just call them. We're okay. We're doing okay. Anyone got big holiday plans? You're okay. Well, she's the reason they're not serving me right now.
I know, I kind of heard you. They
Yeah.
close at 3.
They've called the sheriff, and I'm not. And if the sheriff doesn't come, I'll be back here tomorrow with more veterans with service dogs.
So silly.
She's well within the law.
Are you hungry too? Are you hungry?
I noticed that that's your husband. I noticed he's a veteran. I do a show for veterans. Feel free to go ahead and take that. And yeah, I do advocacy. I do things to help veterans who have PTSD and stuff like that.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, he's a Vietnam veteran.
Yep, I do it right here out of my home in 29 Palms.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great.
I try to take negative things, turn them into positives.
You know, nowadays nobody does that. Nobody
Yeah.
does that. And that's what we need, more positivity. You know?
I'm looking at this as an educational.
You what?
I'm looking at this as an educational opportunity.
What's her name?
Her name is Glory.
Love that.
Custom Canines. If your husband needs a dog, customcanines.org.
We have two.
Okay.
We have two.
So-
We have a little Lhasa Poo, part Lhasa Oxen, part miniature poodle, and a chocolate lab.
I used to shake and get physically nauseous going into some buildings. And once I got her, it was like a light switch. Like I sleep better now. So many things.
Well, it's definitely, yeah, I'm all for it. All for it.
What I run into that I have a problem with is people who have emotional support dogs that they try to push as service dogs, and you can always tell.
Oh, okay.
You can always tell because you saw how well behaved she is. Where she lays down, she just wants to sniff people. That's her only motivator. But dogs who bark or like trying to pull and get away from their owners.
If people in here complained about a dog behavior, they're not going to understand. You have to take her out, but nobody's complaining about it. It's just people that
If she's unruly or were to go potty, they actually could throw me
Yeah.
out, and they would be perfectly within the law.
well, good luck.
Oh, thank you. You have a good day. Hey, Doug. Hey, Kara. We're waiting on the sheriff. Andrea's restaurant here in 29 Palms is refusing to serve me, so I'm refusing to leave until the sheriff comes, and then they can trespass me. It's not about me, it's about the next veteran. But this will eventually get exciting. Eric, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Gloria's right here. She's being such a trooper. Well, it's going okay, Eric. I'm in a restaurant right now that's refusing to serve me because I have my service dog. So they've called the sheriff, so now I have to wait for the sheriff. Rachel, you should call this place. Call and ask for me. Oh, funny would that be? Oh, someone order me a pizza. Have a pizza sent here.
I know, I had that same thought.
It's Andrea's restaurant in 29 Palms. 29 Palms, California. Andrea's like Andrea with an S. Seriously, if someone sends me a pizza, I'll pay you back.
Sprite? Yes. Oh, okay, okay.
I'll get to watch me dance while I listen to this music.
But sometimes I see them walking into the shower. Yeah.
Oh, that's,
You gotta go another block. Oh, you're leaving?
it's just look it up. It's Andrea's restaurant in 29 Palms. It's right on Highway 62 next to the Jack in the Box. If you call and say, hey, the bald guy wants some food. I'm glad that we're having some fun with this. Me and Rachel are probably the worst too to deal with stuff like this. Feel free to share this stream. Share it anywhere you need to. I was trying to see if I could share it to a group. No. Yeah, my group doesn't come up. I'm just inviting more people right now. Oh my God, that would be funny.
No, because see that time when you guys you're still
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Rachel. I think that's correct. I don't even know. I was just gonna get lunch, probably a sandwich. You know. Susie, you should come up here. We'll see if they'll serve you. Hi, Pat. Fun fact, Miss Apple was one of my first bosses in the Marine Corps. And now we're waiting for the sheriff to come here. Yeah, 29 Palms. We don't have our own fire or police department, so we rely on the sheriff. So the sheriffs, you know, they take their time. They have all the San Bernardino to worry about. So. Had they just served me, I would have been gone by now. That's okay. I'll wait here. If the sheriff wants to trespass me, I'll gladly trespass water. That's what he is called. Someone needs to text my mom and tell her to get on the train. I bet they would enjoy some voicemails about what their establishment looks like. Some constructive criticism. Build a fort. Before it gets very No, that's Detroit Lions colors. They won this weekend. A little leaning tower creamer. I'm not sure if they are or not. According to what Eric said, the one dude is Greek or something like that. Don't know. I think I can put one up here. It worked. Leave a voicemail. I'm sure they'll maybe tell them to paint. Oh, there it went. That would be gross, Josh. Of course it is. If anyone wants to send me pizza, you know where I'm sitting. We don't have, the closest thing we have to news up here, there's the Desert Trail newspaper, there's Z107.7 radio. The closest TV station would probably be KESQ. They're down in Palm Springs. Right? Yeah, they got some type of water leak going up there. Well, actually, Rockies is across the place, or across the way, but I don't think they do delivery. They just reopened. Papa John's is here in town. Okay, I did this with a much solid base. It's kind of like a rocket ship. I love that you guys called. That has made my day. That's, I wonder if any of they get any voicemails from Tilly Lipschitz. Rachel, today's a day I wish your mom was around. She would have a blast with this. The worst two would have been Aunt Cindy and Grandpa. Dustin should be out of work. I've invited him to the stream, but I haven't seen him jump in yet. Build more. It's always good to be creative. They changed the top of Smucker's. This is Smucker's Natural. In Oroville, Ohio. I've never been to Oroville. It doesn't matter. Smearing it all over my face. Oh. It went all the way. Well, the good news is, Rachel, I'm not. Oh, that's that. Thank you for trying. That's hilarious. If any of my friends watching in Twentynine want to come over and join me, feel free. You're gonna get a show at some point. It's just one of these desert diners. Well, I don't think so because there's a lot of Marines in this town, so they all have cell phones from all over. So that's not necessarily an indicator. Well, if you're ever out this way. Okay, so this is a really good trick. Okay, this comes from Penn and Teller did a book years ago called How to Play with Your Food. And what you do is you take a normal creamer, just like this one here, and you cup it in your hand like this. So, you know, unless they're looking dead on, all they're gonna see is this. And what you do is you hold your hand up like this, and then you take your fork and you stab the creamer and start going, ah! I'm just looking to see. I'm just looking to see what I can do with this. Okay, I can take pictures. I can share this. I'm trying to think who else would be interested in this. Just going through my friends list right now. sorry for it being boring. I'm just looking through my friends list. Sorry it's taking so long. Oh, Jeff, oh my God, Jeff Horton, if he jumps in here, he will love this. Oh, yep. So I'm starting to get some people out there in here. Oh, right now. Yeah, he would love this. Sorry, I'll be done here in just a second. I'm just trying to get everyone I can that I think would want to join this. Actually, there's a sheriff's office not far away. It's probably about 15 to 20 minutes down the road. I am in a restaurant right now, Miss Apple, and I am not being served because I have my service dog with me. And I've explained to them that the dog's a service dog, but they want to see papers, which don't exist. In fact, the ADA specifically states they can't ask for that. And they've asked me to leave, and I said I won't. And I'm waiting for the sheriff's department to come and trespass me. So that's where we stand. So this will get good once the sheriff shows. That's what you guys could do is, if you wanted to, you could call the non-emergency number for the San Bernardino sheriff and let him know that I'm here and we're waiting. Because I'm not going to leave. I'm not going to leave when the cops have been called. I'm not going to flee the police. That doesn't make sense. But Glory's being so good. There she is. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Mom's on. So let me bring you up to speed, Mom. I'm at Andrea's Charbroiled Burgers in Twentynine Palms, and I walked in and immediately they came up and said that only service dogs were allowed. And Glory's here. She's got a vest on. It says service dog, and they were demanding papers, and the Americans with Disabilities Act, there are no papers that a dog needs. All that the dog needs to be trained and has to be temperament, have a proper temperament and be potty trained. That's what the requirements are. She is trained. She's been just perfectly fine. So there's no reason to ask me to leave. Then they said they wanted to refuse me service just because. So I said, okay, well, call the sheriff, and when the sheriffs come here, they can either educate them or they can give me a trespass order. And if I get a trespass order, that means if I were to come back here, then I'll get arrested. But I'm not going to leave unless I'm given a trespass order or unless I'm served. And once I have a trespass order, well, I've already talked to Bob. He's gonna tell every veteran who has service dogs to come up here and come in this place. So they should have just given me a sandwich. But like, the dude was screaming at me. Like, it was insane. So this is my day. So I'm taking the second half of the day off now. I'm gonna hang out here. That's exactly it, Josh. We would have sat here quietly. We would have eaten our lunch, and we would have been long gone. But if they're going to do it to me, that means they're going to do it to another veteran with PTSD who has a service dog. So I'm not going to leave. I'm going to I'm going to do this for the next guy because we've got too many veterans out there struggling, and getting a service dog helps. It helps significantly. So I'm going to do this for them. I'm not going to cause any type of disturbance or be violent or anything. This is about educating people is what this is about. And there's already been customers who realized what was going on that left. They didn't order. They said, yeah, we're not gonna support this, and they left. So. So here we go. Stacking creamers. No sign of the sheriff. Sitting here listening to Bob Seger sing The Little Drummer Boy. Yes, they did. They did do that. I do know that. But that doesn't mean you guys can't call. Wait until they find out I'm on their water district board. You try to help the community. And what's funny is I've taken Lori into the water district meetings. We've gone into, government meetings, all types of places. Oh, I just thought of someone who I need to invite. Joseph.
Everything okay? Great. It's a good burger. Yeah.
There we go.
It was really good. I think.
Yeah, hopefully they if they do eventually serve me, they take their money and they go towards fixing their roof. We don't get a lot of rain here, but when it does rain, it pours. Ooh, my crypto is up 9% today. I'm invested in Shiba Inu coin. I don't have a ton of money into it. Just enough that if I were to lose it, I wouldn't be uncomfortable losing it. But if it makes money, it makes money.
Oh, yeah. All right, thanks.
Yeah, it sucks when you lose. if Brenner joins, he like his got his in-laws invested into Dogecoin, and they made over 100,000 on it. Yeah, that's as long as you don't sell, it'll bounce back. Okay, so Z107 is the local radio station. Let's play a game. Call Z107 and let's request a song and see if we can get this song to play. What song should we do? Should we do Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer while we're waiting? Call and request it to Mike, who's sitting at Andrea's Charboiled Burgers in Twentynine. See, let's have some fun with this. They won't answer that. I mean, then we can listen to some music. Yeah, if you can get them to play that song, that'd be funny. Any of those songs. It's Z107.7 in Joshua Tree, California. Hey Leon, how's it going? I'm here at Andrea's restaurant here in 29 Palms. I'm waiting on the sheriffs who've been called on me. If they'll answer, that'd be great, Brent. If they... I wonder if they have a patron in here like named Howie Felter, Jack Mehoff, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Playing the voicemail. I hope the song comes on. I'm just building, just playing around here, just building. Sheriff's taking a long time. I'll show you what I'm building here in a little bit. I don't know what this is, but it's beautiful. It's amazing. Imagine if I were a crazy person and the sheriff takes this long. That's how. Might be a little bit unsafe around here. There we go. Built it up even more. Anything that you want to do. It's not my stuff. Go for that, and go for that. Oh God, it's just you guys again. I do too. Oh my God, this has made it perfect. Oh, Eric, you're the best. I can't wait. I'm listening to the radio. Okay, it's nothing. It's like a ghost town. There's only 2 guys sitting in here now. Not the sheriff. Waiting.
Hello, how you doing?
From here to go.
Happy to go.
To go, look at you.
Little hat. It's okay. Right? Right? What do you think of my little creamer thing that I built? Good thing no one died. The sheriff's taking forever. You know what's also a shame is Glory doesn't shed, but when you pet her, if you like pull, you can pull like tangles and stuff, and she that's comforting to her. And me being here longer, right now she's got her head in my lap, so I do that. You know, unfortunately, that means dog hair gets places, and you know, nothing I can do about it. She needs calming. They close in 20 minutes. It's 3 o'clock. I've been here for 2 hours. And I'll be here again tomorrow. Better prepared. Hopefully the song comes on.
That extra bacon's just for on the side, Alan, not for.
Just the two owners. No one else has given me any issue. Everyone else has been very friendly. Found my new lunch spot. Well, I mean, you guys could always call them, let them know. Because eventually, 10 minutes, they're going to be closing. But I was here before close, so I'd like to be served. She's got Siri looking at the sheriff's number right now. The sheriff doesn't give a shit about their things. She's on the phone with him right now.
Okay, we close.
Yeah, thanks. I'd like a quarter-pound French fry,
We
a
close.
quarter-pound burger with French fry, and a 22-ounce drink. Thank you.
We close.
Okay. You think they took my order? Because they're on the phone with the sheriff right now. It's not 3 o'clock yet. Like the front door with customers inside. That is a fire hazard.
The door is locked.
Yeah, that's a fire hazard when you have customers inside.
Wait, what?
That's a fire hazard when you have customers inside.
Keep going, man. I don't give a fuck. Come on. Come on.
Tell everybody.
I'm gonna break your goddamn telephone.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
So you're gonna threaten me? You're
I
gonna
said to
threaten?
leave. We're closed.
You're gonna threaten me and my property?
Where's your property?
My phone?
Huh?
My phone.
What side?
Again, you can either serve me or you can get the sheriff, as I told you 2 hours ago.
You see
So-
these goddamn sign there? We refuse to sell it to everyone.
Okay. Because initially you told me that my dog was not allowed and you kept pointing at that sign. The dog is a service dog. Yet you're locking both doors and that's a fire hazard.
This door is locked.
Well, it's a good thing I was...
Hours ago.
It's a good thing as you just admitted, I've been here for hours, so I'm waiting to be served or I'm waiting for the sheriff to come. So So whichever one you choose, either serve me or get the sheriff. I can, as you can see.
Out of here, okay? Whoa!
He's assaulting me. You guys are seeing this. Let him punch me. This is non-violent.